Hello everybody, this is Scott from Planet X News. It is October 10th, 2018. And folks, you've all heard that Hurricane Michael is now impacting the Panhandle in the Gulf of Mexico. And going to be a tragic situation for a lot of states and a lot of people in that area. But I came outside today, started looking up. We had crystal clear skies in the very beginning. And then naturally, look what is occurring. The chemtrails are out in full force, and the last couple of days really haven't been that bad as far as the chemtrailing. Hello everybody, this is Scott from Planet X News, October 10th, 2018. And folks, I just came out this morning to take a look at the sky, and man, they are chemtrailing the living hell out of the sky. Some very weird patterns. I'm going to pan over here real quick. And I noticed one chemtrail, very weird looking. You know, it turned from its regular white stream. I'm hoping that all of you can see it's turned into this really dark stream across the sky. We have our standard X pattern that they like to display. I believe that's when they try to set up their grid pattern. And you can see the chemtrails are starting to disperse across the sky. I'm going to go ahead and pan over here a little bit more. Yeah, they're really going at it this morning, folks. Take a look over this way. I'll go ahead and look past over here to the sun. Excuse me, the sun simulator. And we just went through a geomagnetic storm about 4 days ago. And that geomagnetic storm was pretty intense. We had a lot of chemtrailing that day and the day after, and just so happens that during that period we had some pretty big coronal holes facing the Earth, and the magnetopause was absolutely out of control, contorting, heavy streams of solar wind coming from the sun. But as you can see very clearly, they are already firing up the skies. And I just love how they put their little X pattern up in the sky. But geoengineering at its best. And I was watching some radar last night and early this morning related to Hurricane Michael in the Gulf of Mexico. And it looked like chemtrails on the satellite imagery south of the storm. And those chemtrails were being sucked up right into the hurricane from the bottom part and spiraling counterclockwise. And to me, it looked like they were feeding the storm. And you could see overnight the intensification. It went from a category 3 to a category 4. And it was only supposed to impact the coast at a category 3. And that's been updated to a category 4. It's going to be pretty intense for those people. Say some prayers, folks, because millions of people, once again, are going to be displaced because of Hurricane Michael. And it's going to be a pretty tragic situation. A lot of flooding. But as you can see, they are chemtrailing the living hell out of the skies right now. Hey, we were out here checking out some cloud formations, and all of a sudden, this rainbow just appeared in the clouds. I'm trying to get it to zoom in a little bit better. Wow, check that out. That is wild looking. See if we could get it to come in a little bit better. Yeah, that's definitely weird. And this is the big illuminated cloud that we were paying attention to. And this specific cloud is exactly due east. And it's about 6:30. Yeah, between 6:30, 6:45. And the sun should be setting in the west, which it is. but all the clouds are illuminated in the opposite direction, and the sun is already down over the sunset, or over the horizon. Check that out. Pretty cool. Rainbows in the clouds.
Yeah. And look at the sky over here.
Yeah.
Those clouds are being illuminated.
Yes, we have all of these illuminated clouds here. And then up here, clouds are black.
It's some weird arms illuminating some of them there up there.
Yeah.
The tops.
Yeah, this one's just wild looking. You know, the last time I made a video like this, people commented and said, oh, well, that is just light refraction. But they don't really know the true definition of light refraction. So their comments were actually completely 100% wrong. That is not light reflection, reflection or refraction.
See, that color
wow, look at
is
that.
Pink. Pink cannot be caused by refraction at sunset. Not at all, because it would mean that blue and red would have to be refracted by the same amount. That's impossible.
Yeah, we'll just make a new word. We'll call it reflection. Reflection. Yeah. Yeah, people like to use these words and these terminologies, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know the definition of any of these words, but yet they throw them around freely. Yeah, that's pretty wild looking. All of a sudden, that black cloud just zoomed right in. So we're looking again at some light reflection in the sky. This is pretty wild. This actually illuminated our whole entire house. Came walking out from my office into the living room and kitchen, and there were no lights on. And I said, what the hell? And the whole entire house was lit up like a peachy color. And this is what we came outside to look at. We're looking at some light reflection. Wow, that's pretty wild looking.
It was peach before, and now it's more pink.
Yeah.
That's because the Earth is rotating and other objects are illuminating these clouds. There are a couple of them
because the sun,
peach.
the sun's completely down over the horizon now.
Yeah, look what's happening there where the sun is down.
Yeah, I could see over that way. I mean, the sun's completely down.
Now, there's no way clouds all the way on the horizon on the other side are supposed to be illuminated once the sun is down, especially not with pink. These are other objects. This is what I first saw in South Africa and made me start researching this.
Yeah, that's pretty wild looking.
Impossible to be the sun.
Yeah, what we're viewing here, folks, is light reflection. Mm-hmm. Yeah, folks, this is definitely not refracting of light. If you truly want to understand what light refraction is, open up a book, Google it, watch a scientific video on light refraction. So, if you want to comment on my videos, comment with intelligence, not ignorance. Now, that doesn't go for all of you. That goes to the majority of the smartasses that think they know what they're looking at. And they try to use troll comments. Well, this is not refraction of light that we're looking at. Just like the photograph that I took today from the webcam on top of Mount Washington that overlooks downtown Pittsburgh, and at 7 a.m. the sun was rising almost completely due south. Now, how in the hell is that possible? And some people will say, oh, well, the sun does start to rise a little bit further south, as the Earth starts to tilt and blah, blah, blah. And they try to give me some bullshit answer. And frankly, I don't buy that, because we're not even 1 month into the fall solstice. And the Earth is already in, winter time, and we're tilting, so abruptly that, the sun rises in the south. Give me a break. Anyways, folks, I thought I would share this with you. That was some pretty cool video, seeing that rainbow form in the clouds instantly like that. And then on the backside over here, we get some absolutely ominous looking clouds. Yeah. So we have black clouds on this side. Oh, and the little pinky clouds. Yeah, they're gone already. But I thought I'd just share that with all of you. Stay tuned, folks. Be safe out there. This is Scott from Planet X News and Dr. Claudia Elbers. Take care.